All right, so as you guys saw yesterday, Dustin went and got some new chickens. So we decided to keep them in the house yesterday and last night. The lady that had them before us said that because of their like long feathers, they have trouble seeing a little bit. So we wanted to give them a chance to acclimate a little bit. And this morning we're gonna take them outside and slowly introduce them to everybody else that we've got. So we kept them in this crate in our kitchen last night with some food and water. They're standing on the little food dish, but they seem to be doing really good. Oh, Chase wants to make his own YouTube too. We can talk about it. You can see they look really good. And Sadie's been really good with them too, but the feathers are so shiny and they're very, very tame and relaxed. So we're gonna take them outside in a little bit here and see how it goes. Okay. Yeah, it's okay. Okay. She finally came out. Look at how tiny she is compared to the others. Look at this husband. Yeah. And now look at these big girls. It's okay. It's okay. Willie, it's okay. Yeah, it's okay. Hey, hey, it's okay. It's okay. Yeah. Hi, Flossie. Oh boy. Flossie. It's okay. So what we're trying to do right now is calmly and carefully integrate the new hen and the new rooster into the flock. So what we've done is we've brought that crate out here to make sure they have a little bit of a safe space. So as you can hear, things sound a little chaotic, but what they're trying to do is just establish how things are going to be within their flock moving forward. So Dustin and I are staying out here just to make sure everybody is safe and everybody's integrating safely. Because the new ones, especially, they're really small. I think they're what's called bantams. So they are like a quarter of the size of our current chickens. So we just want to make sure nobody's getting picked on and everybody's integrating like relatively well before we kind of give them some space. The hen, who I named her Flossie because I think that's so cute. She is out and about a little bit more than the rooster. So I think that's just because the rooster has a little bit more of a safety concern than like the hen does, right? Because they're sort of establishing dominance and who's kind of the head of the house, you know? So he's a little bit more cautious, but so we want to make sure that everybody's sort of safe before we kind of leave. Hey, it's okay, you guys. It's okay. Okay, so what I was trying to say is the new rooster has a little bit more of a safety risk than the hen, right? Because we've got 2 roosters in here already, right? So they're trying to figure out, you know, how they're gonna coexist. So he's being a little bit more timid and trying to respect kind of the current rules that are happening in the flock, right? Flossie ran into the coop and our white rooster didn't really like that. So that's why I stopped last time. It's okay. It's okay. She's fine. Everybody's like fine. But we just want to make sure, because these new guys are so much smaller. We want to make sure that they're not getting picked on or anything before we kind of leave them out alone here in like Gen Pop, right? So that right now is the sound that you hear when a hen is getting ready to lay an egg. So that's not like a distressed sound. That's just one of our OG hens are getting ready to lay an egg. I think because we have to head out here in a little while, we're going to build a new brooder today. So I think we might put them back in that little crate with some food and some water, but leave it out here in the like outdoor run, just so that they're still integrating with each other, but there's still a bit of a barrier between everybody to make sure that everybody's sort of staying safe before we you know, let them out a little bit more like unsupervised time. We kind of learned this last time when we got the 2 Americanas. We did not integrate them slow enough. So the Americana rooster and our original rooster, Willie, who's our Barred Rock rooster, they had a little bit of a scrap to kind of figure out who was still the head of the flock. And so thankfully nobody got really hurt. And they're doing fine together now. But we kind of learned that we kind of rushed it a little bit too much. So we're trying to be a little bit better at being slower and moving at a little bit more of a safer pace this time. So we'll see what happens here, especially because these guys are so much smaller. They've got that size disadvantage, right? So we want to make sure that they're okay. The other thing that the original owner told us, and I think I might have mentioned this already in the video, but those really cute like crests, big like manes of feathers that they have, it really blocks their peripheral vision, so they can't really see when there's something, you know, behind them or beside them. So we want to just make sure they have a chance to like be safe before we leave them like fully unsupervised out there. So we'll see how it goes. So we do have to go out. So Dustin is just going to grab Flossie so that she can be safe while we're out. Hey, it's okay. Like, look how tiny she is. Like, look at her little feet. Like, is she okay? Oh, yeah.
It's right there.
Yeah. No, that's
that feather there.
Yeah. There we go. Yeah. Yeah. So we're going to keep them here. Just while we're gone. They have food and water. And it's mesh, so it's fresh air. Like, they're going to be completely fine while they calm down a little bit. You can see, especially the roosters are pretty agitated. So we're gonna let them be, you know, safe, and we'll be back later to check on them, and then maybe let them out a little bit more, and then figure out what we're gonna do for at night. We might have to put the whole crate in the coop, but we'll see what happens. So we've come home. We've let them out, and both the rooster and the hen are out now. Chase told me that the hen cannot be named Flossie. It has, what's the hen's name?
Himmy.
Himmy. That is the hen's name. So the rooster's going to be Flossie instead. Because apparently the rooster has long hair like me, so I get to pick the name of the rooster. So the girl is Himmy and the boy is Flossie. So far, yeah, I hear you. So far, everything seems to be okay. Aren't they cute, Chase?
Yeah.
They're so cute, aren't they?
I want to see its footprints.
I know, they're so small.
What's that white stuff in there?
In where?
That squishy white stuff.
Oh, there's ash on the ground?
Yeah, I took it from outside.
Yeah, so they can do some dusting. So everybody's slowly getting closer together.
The hen's out.
Yeah. And, I mean, there's still some flapping and some puffing up. But it seems a little more calm.
Can you please go? I want to go inside.
Yeah, we'll be there in a minute, buddy. You can go if you like.
Can you go with me?
Yeah, in just a minute. Oh, here we go. It's okay, Willie. It's quite the little crow you have. Laryngitis. Willie. It's okay. You still have your girls. He's way too small. Okay, everything's fine.
Mommy, can you go inside now?
Yeah, just a minute.
Stop it!
So the next project we're working on today is starting our brooder for the spring. So last year, you know, was our first year, so we weren't entirely sure, you know, the best way to do it. So we brooded 26 chicks in our spare bedroom. And so, like, it worked, but as they got bigger, the smell increased. Oh, the wind is blowing. I'll try to here. The smell increased. We had to keep increasing the size because obviously they just kept growing and growing, right? And we did dual purpose chickens last year, so it took them a really long time to get to the point where they could be outside, right? So what we're doing today is we've got some wood. We're going to build a frame for an outdoor brooder. So we are building it big enough to do 100 chicks at a time. The most we'll probably have is 50. But I mean, in the future we'll be able to expand, right? So we're using a modified version from the Polyface Designs book that Joel Salatin put out. We are doing it a little less intensely, I guess, like a little less fancy, but it's going to serve our purpose. It's going to do what it needs to do. We've got outlets out here, so we are able to put a heat lamp in here, so it's going to be, that'll be perfect for them. And we've got little thermometers that we can put in, and it actually shows us the temperature on a screen inside our house, so we'll always be able to monitor the temperature in the brooder for them and make changes as we need to. So that's going to be super helpful. So that's what we're kind of working on today. We got some rough cut wood to save a little bit of money, so we're going to have to do a little bit of MacGyvering, I think, but that's okay. It doesn't have to be super perfect, super fancy. It just needs to be able to do what we need it to do. Oh, Sadie, no thank you. So yeah, that's what we're working on now. We're still gonna go out periodically and check on Himmy and Flossie. And but everything seems to be going okay. So yeah, so that's what we're gonna be kind of working on this afternoon while it's still decent weather. So I will give you an update as we go along too.
I'm leaving it right there so I can do some screwing.
You want to do some screwing?
I'll start them up for you and you can finish them.
Okay.
Do you want me to do up your coat?
I'll set it by snow. I like those gloves. Mom.
Thank you.
Those were chainsaw gloves we bought.
There you go.
My hands are cold.
Okay. Well, let's just do some screwing and then you can give your hands a little break, okay?
Okay. Okay, my hands are breaking out.
Yeah, you don't have to stay outside the whole time, but we're gonna finish this little bit up, okay? And then you can go in and warm up, okay? Remember I said you can take a break?
Daddy, are we using these?
Yeah, they're ratchet straps.
Daddy, are we using these?
Yeah, that was originally for the
Trampoline.
was it square?
But are we gonna use these?
Yeah, we'll eventually use them.
On this? Dad? Are we gonna use it on this?
On what? No, probably not that.
No, on.
Maybe on the greenhouse.
Okay, because I really like the colors of it. Really?
Yeah, I'm just getting the first couple in. So it
You want to
doesn't
come
move
with
around.
me? You can come on in here.
So it doesn't move around.
Okay.
Okay, the next one we probably want to do is this corner.
Because once the first couple are in, then you can do all of the rest of them.
You're coming out here? Okay, so what we need to do is we need to hold on to this. We're going to grab this square.
This is square. So what is this? This is a perfect 90 degrees
That's
triangle.
nice. Yes.
Yes.
So you can go this way, right? So you know it's perfectly square now.
Like a square angle. You see that?
Yes.
So we want
So we want to make it going from that way.
You're right, yeah.
Because if we do it from way from the crack, it will just because if we want to make it going from the crack, we need it to stick.
Yeah.
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 I want to screw it.
Yeah. Okay, watch your knees.
Move over a little bit, okay? There you go.
Okay, we're going to put it in halfway. And then we're going to stop and make sure everything's good again. Okay, push it.
Good job.
Tell me when to stop.
Keep going.
Hold on. Push it on.
Push hard.
Stop. Seems like it's not the right size.
You coming to do this
I
one?
drawn of what we were going to put in it, but that's the ugliest chicken I ever seen.
No, that's a great
Let's see.
chicken. Come here. Come show it up to the
Oh,
camera.
wow. Good job.
That is the ugliest
Wow, that's a good chicken.
ever.
That's a good
But
chicken.
the feet are good. The
That's
feet are good.
That's a very
Hold
first
it up to
chicken
here.
that you've ever
Chase
made.
made some plans for our brooder. Hold it up. What's this, Chase?
A chicken.
The chicken in the brooder. Awesome job. Okay, you gonna come help do these with Dad? Or we just whatever.
If we do that, everything
Guys,
else is not going to line up.
You want to see
Okay.
something cool?
Okay, pass me the.
Subscribe. Subscribe. Guys, do you guys need the saw? Need the saw?
Not yet. Why did you move my camera?
Because I want to do something.
This one.
Okay,
Make
do a
the
line there
borders.
now.
Here, I'll show you how to use this. Okay, you do this. You do it right up against it. That's where the pencil's flat, right? It's not round.
There you go.
Okay.
So now we're gonna cut on this big thick line.
Okay, watch out. Good job, buddy.
Yeah, you wanna use the saw?
No.
Okay, look away or move out of the way. Perfect. Good job.
Jump on.
All right, so now we're gonna put these in there.
What? Are we making? Oh, you're like sorting the types of chickens out?
No, this is just for the
Floor.
braces.
This is the floor.
We're making a floor, but right? Oh, it can't you
Trade
just
them
make
out.
it like be like flat?
No,
and not
this is
tighter.
like for a brace. Watch out for
What does that mean?
So when we put the plywood on,
That's what holds it sturdy.
it'll be flat on there.
But
Because that's hard.
if the chicks are moving, it's not straight.
Yeah, we haven't fixed it yet, buddy.
But if we're putting it in, we can come in because then the plywood will just snap.
Well, we're
That's
not
why
gonna
the
be stepping
plywood's
on
gonna be going on here.
it. And we're probably not going to step on it, but
No, we'll be bending over.
Mommy, let's spell plywood.
Okay. Pup, 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 pup.
P.
sorry.
Now a Y.
Y. What is that?
A V with a tail
Yeah.
straight down.
A V? I forget what a V looks like. Can you draw it? That.
Yeah. And now W.
Can you draw it?
It's like a doot 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 doot.
Upside down.
No,
An
can you
upside
do
down
it
M.
for me?
Don't draw it on here, okay? Like this.
I just...
So at this point we have the base built. We need to pick up some plywood. It didn't fit in our car with all the other wood. So we took a break for today because the wind's really picking up and we're all getting pretty cold. So yeah, we've got the full base done. And so we'll continue to build throughout the week. So it's pretty exciting.